What's up, guys? It's Veronica. Welcome back to my channel. We discuss lifestyle and mental health content here on this channel. And before we get started, we're going to get some coffee. As you know, your girl's in a better mood after she's had some caffeine. I'm ready to be all sorts of nice to people. So, today we are going to be talking about how to change your energy. But we're not going to do it until I get my coffee. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We're going to get your coffee, and then we're going to sit, and then we're going to do the videos, and then after we do the videos, we're going to, get breakfast. Because you deserve breakfast too. We're going to have a chicken breakfast bowl with salsa and honey, and it's going to be delicious. It's going to be life-changing. Can't wait. And we get to, today is vlog day. So it means today we had the opportunity to make sure we record everything on all the platforms, not just some of the platforms, not just YouTube, not just Vlogger, but TikTok and Instagram. Instagram, is that how we say it? Is that how we say it from whatever accent I'm pretending to embody? Sometimes it's fabulous to pretend you're someone else, darling, because who knows you better than you? But sometimes we don't want to listen to ourselves. We want to listen to anybody but ourselves. So sometimes the accent helps. I can say, darling, you're fabulous. What are you so stressed out about? I have no idea. No, absolutely no idea. What would possess you to run around and pretend that you're some imposter syndrome? Because everyone is everyone else. I'm you, you're me. We're all together. We're all the same dudes. It's like I'm you and you're me and I'm my mom and I'm my mom's boyfriend. Even though I'm not sleeping with my mom's boyfriend, I'm sleeping with myself. And not in a physical way, but in a spiritual way. Dudes, do you know what I'm talking about? The whole thing. The whole world is one big slumber party, right? Because we're all here together, you know? And I was listening to my video the other day, the one that I did myself, by myself, for myself, to myself, but then also to you guys. And I was like, wow, I'm saying something right now. I'm saying it, and I'm hearing it, and I'm feeling it. And I'm here, and I'm there, because I'm also you guys, It's whoa. Oh, what were we talking about again? Dudes, yeah, me, you. You're awesome. Don't forget. You don't have to be high, but you can get high without being high, high, but then high spiritually, and then also relax, but not on anything medicinal to make you high. That's what I'm talking about. I was having some coffee the other day. And I was thinking about how much it tastes like tea, but it's not tea because it's coffee. We're about to get in the line, and I can't pause because I don't have a stupid Android. Hello.
Hi there, give me 1 sec.
Okay. Can I get a white zebra mocha, please?
What size?
Grande.
Grande, we'll do a mocha. You want to do 2 pumps of each?
Yes, that sounds fabulous.
Perfect. What else?
I think I should behave after that.
You said that was it?
Yes, thank you.
Alrighty, well,
fabulous.
Alright, we'll see ya.
Okay, thanks. I was thinking about ordering all my drinks Monday with an accent and seeing the response I get from people. Just, feeling the vibe, seeing how it goes. Put on my little scientist hat. I'm interested. I want to know what's going to happen. So this is the pre-vlog. We're going to see what we get out of it. Now, I'm sure there's probably a YouTube video out there that can show me how to make videos where I don't have this glare on my glasses. Because I look at myself in the camera and then I can see the trees, I can see the buildings, I can see the other drivers flipping me off because I wasn't really looking at them, right? I was just looking at the camera, but in my glasses, when I replay the video, I can see all sorts of things. It's so much fun. But yeah, I would like for that to not be in my videos. The glare. Yeah, we're excited. We're excited. We're so excited! I don't even know what to do with myself! It's all a lot. It's all too much. And wonderful at the same time. What's the matter with you? Do you hate your life? That's why you can't smile. 'Cause you're not alright. That's okay. We're feeling okay today. It's like a cozy cottage moment. I'm gonna go home and have some crumpets and some tea and wear a little dress and tell myself I'm fabulous and watch British movies on the television screen, watch some Bridgerton. We can watch some British baking channel, and we can have some tea. We could just set up the whole room so it's a whole vibe in the room. Sounds fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I can't wait. It's coming. Almost in the line. If you can't be yourself by yourself, then when can you be yourself? I don't know. I don't know. It's not bloody likely to know when you can be yourself. If you can't be yourself by yourself, and can't be yourself with other people, who am I embarrassing? I'm embarrassing myself. It's not so bad. I'm 2 people ahead of me. Let's practice manifesting. The person in front of me is going to pay for my Starbucks drink. The person in front of me is going to pay for my Starbucks drink. Send it out to the Starbucks. That's what I want. I'm going to find out. Oh, what's on the radio? People talking. More people talking. More people talking. And then the country station. We're in for a boring wait. We're not even going to get our points today because we don't have 2 phones yet. I was talking to my boss the other day and she said, Veronica, do you have 2 phones? And I was like, no, of course not. Why would I have 2 phones? I don't even drink Starbucks every morning. She's like, oh, that's cool. I didn't think you were a wasteful person. I don't know. I like to do things that make me happy, and sometimes my job is stressful, so I do have Starbucks or coffee every morning. Every morning's a coffee morning. I might make it from home. I might make it from the office. I might stop through Starbucks. Everybody here knows my name. But yes, she said that to me. It got me thinking I should have 2 phones. I should have an Android because it's fabulous, and then I should have an Apple phone because everybody else has an Apple. It's just controlling my entire existence. You can't FaceTime, you can't, and then you get the judgment from all the other Apple people. You suck, Android sucks. Why do you have an Android phone? Can't even call you. You can't be on the Zoom call. We're having a meeting. Everybody has Apple but you. Do you feel it? It's going to be a transition coming. I don't know. We might have both for a while. We're definitely going to need some Android Galaxy excitement in my life. Have you guys seen that phone? It's fantastic. It's got a stylus. The stylus can take pictures and videos. You can schedule text messages. I would love to do a video for you guys about the differences between an Android and an Apple phone. Gives me another excuse to buy 2, right? Just what makes them fabulous, and which I would prefer to see on the other. So I would prefer the Apple had that it doesn't like a stylus. I would like for the Samsung to have that the Apple has, like the ability to unsend text messages. So your girl's got you covered. I'm getting 2 phones for you. And so that video should be exciting. Oh my gosh, I'm next in line. Did my manifestation come true? We're about to find out.
Hi. 567 for you.
567. So the person in front of me didn't pay for my drink?
No.
Oh. I was testing out my ability to manifest things.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, they did not. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
There's that one.
How much is the drink for the person behind me?
I'll know as soon as I'm done with this one, it'll pop up.
Okay.
Give that. Oh, and did you? Sorry.
Tap.
There's that.
Tap that. Thank you.
There's this 1933.
Oh my gosh! That's so much money. I can't afford to do that.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
All
I'll
right.
pay for it.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Can you tell them that they manifested themselves some free
Sure.
Starbucks today?
You sure? I got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Have a good day. Oh, that was fun. Okay. So. Did it. We did it. And we are going home. I'm so proud of myself. The lady in the line, or the waitress that was taking my order looked a little bit irritated at first, but that's part of the fun of being yourself and not worrying about what other people think. I just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. That's exciting. Hi guys, we're back, and I have my coffee here. That was so awesome. I wish you could have seen the look on her face. I said, did the person in front of me just pay for my Starbucks drink? And she's like, no, why would they pay for your drink? Pay for your own drink, you know. But yeah, so that happened. And I don't know if we're ready to start the video. What's up guys, my name's Veronica, and today we are going to be talking about how to shift your energy. So let's get started. Hi guys, so yesterday was a long day. Anytime someone offends you, you have to remember that that is a projection of how they're feeling based off of their life experiences. You have to remember to not make it about you, to not take that personally. Often you'll be going through your day-to-day, you'll be in a good mood, and then something happens to change that. Something happens, and then all of a sudden you're in a bad mood for the rest of your day. Well, you can change that back. How do you shift your energy back? First thing to remember is that you don't have to let someone else's negative emotions become your own. You don't have to allow yourself to become a punching bag for someone else's bad day. Any interaction that you have in life with someone else is about them. You have to let it be about them. How you respond to it, how you decide to learn what you decide to learn from that interaction is about you. It's like when you're in a dream. They say when a person is dreaming that every character in the dream represents a part of themselves. So like if someone's talking with you and they're upset, their energy is frustration or anger or sadness, that's about them. Don't make it about you. What you decide to learn from that is about you. Don't make it personal, but make it a learning experience. So as we go through life, as we go through our day-to-day, we're analyzing our own energy, our own emotions. What's popping up? Is it anger, frustration, sadness? And so often pride will pop up. What are you going to do with those feelings? What are you going to do? I'll give you an example. The other day I was driving into the coffee shop and a woman speeds in next to me, runs out of her car, races inside. Meanwhile, I get out and I'm behind her and she's got this long order. I ordered maybe 2 things and I'm instantly irritated. And I had to ask myself, why was I letting this make me so upset? Because ultimately, everyone has their own life to live. And I know it wasn't personal because I'd never met this person before. She probably had places to go to and she didn't want to be the 4th or 5th person in line. Not to make it about me. So many times pride will come up and we want to be cognizant of this. You don't want to let it lead your life. I was talking with this person. I'll give you an example. I was talking with this person the other day and they are in the process of getting a divorce. This man is separating from his wife. He's a self-made individual with millions of dollars, and his wife is suing for half of this wealth that the man has earned. And I asked, why does she feel like she's entitled to that money? And he's like, oh, well, she doesn't. She wants me to apologize for my indiscretions while we were in the relationship. And I said, you don't want to give her an apology? He's like, no, I didn't do anything wrong. So in the meantime, he's losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in litigation because he can't apologize, because he didn't do anything wrong. Well, what's the goal? How important is your pride? What's the objective? And is your pride getting in the way of you getting what you want in life? If how you do anything is how you do everything, you want to take a serious look at your issues with your pride. Is it driving the car, steering the way that you live your life? It's affecting your relationships with people. It's affecting your stress because you can't let things go. It's affecting your health. Pride is expensive. Pride is expensive in more ways than one. Like financially, your health, your stress, your energy. So ultimately, we're losing hundreds of thousands of dollars because no one can admit that they were wrong. No one can lay down their pride. And sometimes you're thinking to yourself, oh, but Veronica, what if I didn't do anything wrong? Or you're saying, well, I don't feel like being the bigger person. It might not even be about that. An apology can just be you admitting that you're sorry someone else is hurting, right? You're sorry that their perception of your behavior or you in general has led them to feel pain in some way. Can you genuinely look at another person and say, I'm sorry that you're hurting. I'm sorry that this happened to you and it's affecting you this way. I hope that things can go better for you down the road. That can be an apology. So even if someone else is irritated, you can just laugh to yourself and say, whoa, pride is popping up within them, and recognize that that is about them, right? That the way that they're responding to the world is about them. That has nothing to do with you. To remember to let another person's negative energy be their own. And on that note, sometimes people just enjoy being sad. They enjoy being stressed out or angry, and that's hard to comprehend because you think, why would someone want to be angry all the time or to be sad all the time when they just happen to be addicted to those emotions, and you have to let them have their emotion and give them space, because when you don't, you can end up taking on that energy yourself if you don't give them space. It's like if you were walking down the street and you see someone with crap all over them. They've just under a rain cloud and crap's raining down on them. And they look at you and they say, oh, Veronica, my life is so hard right now. I've got this and this and this going on. And you're thinking, well, you've got this crap all over you. Your self-talk, your outlook on everything is keeping you from cleaning yourself up, right? From shifting their own energy. And you try to do that for them. You try to pick up a paper towel and wipe it off of this person who isn't ready to receive a shift in their energy. And so you're trying to clean someone up and wipe the mud or the crap off of them, and they're going like this. And then it gets all over you. And you might have to ask God or the universe that anytime someone else is ready for a shift in their own energy, that they will come to you and you can help them with that, but not to just bring yourself into a minefield of negative energy because you're trying to help someone else out that isn't ready to receive it. So we're done. We're done trying to force people to be happy. You get to be happy yourself. You have the right to be happy, right? You deserve to be happy. It's okay to give people space when they're not ready to be happy. Because what happens when we try to clean people off that have crap all over them? And they're not ready. They're not ready to change. And that affects your mood. If someone's complaining, you're not doing anyone a service by listening to them complain, right? It hurts you because you're receiving that negative energy, and it hurts them because it allows them to continue to wallow in that self-defeating, self-deprecating behavior instead of shifting their perspective, instead of deciding to do something that's going to change their life in a positive way. So you can shift your energy anytime you want. That's the coolest thing about it, is as easy it is for someone else to influence you with their negative energy, it's just as easy to turn your energy around. You can do that with music, by listening to positive podcasts or videos on YouTube. You can do that by spending time with someone that builds you up on a regular basis. Might mean spending time with a mentor or somebody who's a little bit older than you, who has more life experience, where you can learn and grow, and at the same time to remember not to put that person on a pedestal, because just because you can get wise advice from a person doesn't mean that they're better than you. It doesn't mean that they're flawless, that they will never make mistakes. And even if you're dealing with someone else that you respect, that in so many areas of their life they seem to have it all together, it doesn't mean that they're not capable of at times being that person that wouldn't have the common sense, common decency, common courtesy to not wipe their crap all over you. You can take that for what it is, but I want to encourage you to prepare yourself as you go out into the world. You're going to run into people that have vomit or feces all over them, and they can't even see it for what it is, because they're in it. They're trapped in it. It's on their glasses. It affects everything that they see. And they want to shake your hand, to not shake their hand. When they're ready to change, you can ask God, the universe, for wisdom and discernment. When somebody is ready to receive, you're ready to bless them. You're ready to lift them up so they can shift their life and change their life for the better. But in the meantime, you're not there to engage in dirty activities. You're not there to get that filth all over you by listening to music, by indulging in toxic conversations, gossiping about other people, listening to someone complain. Because that's not who you want to be. That's not where you want your energy to go. Then you look up and you're depleted, because you've spent all this time trying to show someone that you're patient, and at the end of it, you're both drained. A long-handled spoon will serve you well in those types of relationships. And I wrote this for myself on a napkin the other day. Just because someone's friendly doesn't mean that they're your friend. Just because you get wise advice from a person at one time or another doesn't mean that you should be listening to them, to their advice all the time. You can get wise advice. The universe or God can speak through anyone. So you could get wise advice from a person who's an ass. It doesn't mean that you need to model your life after them. You can receive a message that's a great message. Maybe something that God had for you, right? That the universe had for you to bless your life, that's divine. It doesn't mean the person's divine. That person might be an ass. To not confuse the two. To not mistake wise words for a wise man. That can go for me, that can go for anybody. To not put people on a pedestal. This is to say that, oh, someone's doing really well, let me model my whole life after them. They're my idol, they're my role model. People make mistakes. No one is perfect. Cut other people some slack, cut yourself some slack. Just, it's the same with your intuition, that just because you've made a bad choice doesn't mean that you can't have discernment, right? Like if I gave my daughter the example the other day, like just because you do something wrong, just because you have a misstep doesn't mean that you can no longer tell right from wrong. Or if there's a bomb in the living room, you shouldn't warn everyone, hey, I think, you know, maybe we all shouldn't be in this room right now. Or that you don't have the right to tell your friends, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't be playing with knives and matches with the 5-year-old. Oh, I don't have the right to give anyone else advice since my life isn't perfect. No. Just because we're all capable of making bad choices doesn't negate the fact that you can have intuition. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. So the next time someone says something to you and it seems negative, I want you to turn it around and turn it into something positive. And just watch their response. See if they're smiling as though, oh, they really did mean this in a way that wasn't supposed to be offensive. Or if they're frowning because they do really walk through life trying to piss people off on occasion, and even that has nothing to do with you. That's about them. Sometimes we have to let people be where they are. You see it, you let them own it, and you learn and you grow. You can turn that into a learning experience for yourself, to test yourself, to see, how do I want to show up? Regardless of the way anyone else is showing up around me. You want to be unshaken, no matter what's going on around you. To keep your energy positive, peaceful, loving. My brother has this thing that he does when he's frustrated. He says whenever you're feeling anxious, that he and his wife, they say to wiggle your toes. And it helps all of that anxious energy to disappear. Another tool is I like to raise my hands up high towards the sky and I wiggle my fingers and I tell the universe what I'm grateful for my health, my family, my daughter. And I take a deep breath. And sometimes I kiss myself or I kiss the air. I go look in front of the mirror. I go to the bathroom and I look in front of the mirror and I say, you're fabulous. And I go, and I give myself a big hug. If you guys could imagine me coming into your living room or your car, wherever you are right now, and giving you a big kiss on the cheek and a big hug, and telling yourself that it's gonna be all right. I know I had lost my dad a few years ago and something amazing happened. I had just found out we were gonna have our daughter, Stacy, and I'd been really stressed out. And I had a dream. And in the dream, the room was a mess. Everything was all over the floor. Books, shoes, trash. And my dad came into the room. And he picked up a book. And he put it back on the shelf. And he said, everything's gonna be okay. And I looked around the room. And all of a sudden, it was spotless. That's like life. What are you so stressed out about? Everything is so small. And anytime you're ready to shift your energy, you can. You can own that. And I send that out to you. I send all of you guys so much peace, love, and positive energy. And that as you bless others, you can continue to be blessed yourself. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video.